Thank you, Allie, for kicking us off with the first tactic to help manage stress. While there are many ways I manage my stress, there are a few strategies that efficiently help eliminate that stress, and even fewer strategies that are always available to practice. Today, I'm going to introduce you to what works best for me when managing stressful situations or stressful environments. When I am stressed, I prefer to go out of town or to a lookout point to get away from the busyness of the city. One of my absolute favorite places is in the Angeles National Forest, which is just a short 25-minute drive from me and provides an amazing view of the city even above all that LA smog. The alternative option I often take is going out to Malibu, where there's no sign of city life whatsoever, whether it's the city lights or the sound of traffic. Once I make it out to one of these points, however, there are several strategies I can practice to get my mind off of things. To start, I can simply do nothing. I am always on the move with work and school and going out with friends, that being able to get away from everything and literally do nothing can be one of the best feelings in the world. Something similar is to lay down and look at the stars, which essentially is also nothing, but it also allows me to get deep in thought, like being in the shower, and enjoy the landscape of Malibu around me. However, what I usually choose to do out of all of my options is to get my camera and tripod out from my trunk and take some pictures or even some time-lapse videos. Being a photographer, this thoroughly calms me down, as it's something I really enjoy doing, and not being required to do it makes it all that more enjoyable. Once my camera is up and running, I'm able to practice a hobby and still watch the stars. Getting out and taking a breather can be immensely positive on one's health. Consistently being stressed can take a toll on the body and the mind, whether it's from deadlines or rush hour traffic or even just general stress. Not having anything to worry or to think about can be a major win for the body, and being out in places where no stress is possible may be a good idea. Especially in the environment we're in with all the apps and connectivity we have, getting away from the stress of life can have long-lasting, positive effects on the body and the mind. While stress can be managed in various ways, putting oneself in an environment where no stress is possible may be the best solution for a lot of us. In environments such as these, we are unable to be distracted by our phones where there's no cell service, and not having to worry about those around us. Sometimes when I'm stressed, however, I choose to use a stress ball. When I'm at work with Starbucks, sometimes I get really stressed out with certain customers. If they're being difficult or kind of hard to work with, I choose to use a stress ball, and when I squeeze it, it makes me feel a lot better to kind of get out some of that stress and not have to take it out on those around me. Now I'll hand it off to Gustavo to inform us about an additional efficient tactic we can use to manage stress.